shipping on the car was delayed, which we knew. We didn't know exactly when it was coming. Originally, they said the end of this week was the worst case scenario, and now we're looking like definitely worst case scenario, probably a little bit later than that, which is no big deal. So what we're doing is Aaron is going to fly back to Latrobe today at 4 o'clock. He's going to do some work Friday and Saturday, and then he's going to fly back on Sunday, and we're hoping that by that point, the car is in the dealership's possession, and we have started working on it, and then we're going to work all day Monday and Tuesday, and we're going to drive through the middle of the night and be back on Wednesday to give you a what's in the shop update next Wednesday. So we don't know what the heck is going on. We're having a good time down here in Florida, and we're just trying to figure out what to do next.
This is for you. We worked hard for this.
Turn left onto Northwest 13th Street.
All right, well, that's it then, Jimbo.
Oh, man. Okay, see you later. See you soon. See you soon, man. Miss you.
Guys, we are super freaking excited. We've been here for 5 days now, and we are finally heading to Lamborghini Broward for the first time. Unfortunately, it's not because the SVJ is there yet, but there's some really, really awesome cars. Doc is in town now, so we get to meet up with him for the first time since we've been down here, and it just sort of starts to feel like everything's coming together, and we're pretty pumped about it. Aaron is not going to be joining us on this first journey because he is still at home knocking out some PPF as we speak, and then tomorrow he's getting on a plane and meeting us back down here, and hopefully by that point this car's here and we can knock this thing out. Guys, we're here at Lamborghini Broward, and there's some awesome cars just in the parking lot. There's other cars inside that we can't even show you, but we're going to show you what's out here. So right here we've got a Huracan Evo. It's a rear-wheel drive car, a couple of AMGs, Maserati, and Corvette, and stuff that would be cool in Latrobe, but not very exciting in Fort Lauderdale or Miami. Ferraris. We've got two Ferraris here. I'm not super into my Ferraris. I think this is a California or a 599. California. Ferrari California. AMG GT4. We're very familiar with those. Wrapped a couple of those. C8 Corvette. We know those better than probably anybody. Another Huracan. This one's an LP 580, so also a two-wheel drive car. Those would have to be a blast to drive. And then lots of Urises, or Urus, however you pronounce it. There's a yellow one right there by the door that is awesome, awesome car. Steelers colors, if you're from Pittsburgh. Got an Audi R8. This is like heaven on earth for car people. If you're into exotic cars, especially Lamborghini, like I'm obsessed with and have been since I was a kid, this is Mecca. Pirelli Edition Aventador with lots of custom carbon fiber and lots of little accents. Another Urus. Here's another white one. It looks similar to that white one. We've got a black Aventador someday when I get the Aventador. That's what mine's gonna look like. Then we'll take you around back as well. This Urus is pretty sweet. It's got lime green calipers. Of course, those are our colors. I love it. We've got a Bentley with lots of carbon fiber pieces, red interior, diamond stitched. Beautiful car. Another Urus. This one needs a paint correction really bad. I don't know if you'll catch it on camera or not, but there's a bunch of holograms. Somebody buffed this thing and didn't know what they were doing with the high speed. Ferrari. Another Bentley. Believe it or not, another white Urus. Just a couple more, in case you guys are sick of seeing Lamborghinis. This satin blue Aventador is absolutely gorgeous. SVJ. It's got PPF on it, which is good. Just a beautiful car. Gallardo looks familiar. Of course, one of my favorites. He's got a radar laser jammer up front there, I see. There's a 911 we won't even mention. A G-Wagon. And another white Urus. Apparently that's a popular color for this car. A white Spider with an interesting interior. It's got lime green and black with the matching calipers, so that's a cool color. This car might be my favorite one here. I don't know why, there's just something about the orange and black combo on this thing with the matching interior. Beautiful SV. SVJ. Prior to today, I've seen one SVJ in person. Now I've seen 10 of them. And then this is a Urus that's wrapped in a satin green chrome. It's a wild looking color. Really hard material to work with, so whoever wrapped that, there's a lot of seams and piecing that has to happen, and overall they pulled it off. It looks pretty good. Last but not least, the classic. If you call yourself a car guy and this was not hanging on your wall when you were 6 years old, you are a liar, because these things are awesome. This was the sort of, this or a Countach. It was the iconic Lamborghini. Of course, it's a gated manual. Beautiful, beautiful car. So that's what's going on here, guys, at Lamborghini Broward. Just wanted to give you a quick tour because the cars are just so awesome. All right, guys, so this is not the SVJ that we're going to be working on, but this is an SVJ. So it gives us a chance to walk around the car a little bit and study what's going on. There's a bunch of stuff happening here. Number one, the car might be coming in even later than we expected, which might give us only like 24 hours if we're lucky, maybe even 8 hours, to get as much film on this thing as possible. I'm gonna walk you through briefly exactly sort of what we're gonna try to attack first and why. So obviously we wanna do the high impact areas. So like the bumper and the lower ground effects here and all of this carbon stuff, we're gonna be doing first. And then we're gonna hit the rocker panels, and these cars, they're gonna get beat up really bad right here, especially this lip. So we'll probably focus on this, the lower ground effects, and inside this scoop. We may have to skip the doors. We might have to skip some of this upper stuff, but we're gonna do as much as we can so Doc can enjoy this car down here before he brings it up. Obviously back here, super important area. This is going to get annihilated very quickly. Same with the backside and underside and all that with the diffuser. So hopefully they're gonna be accommodating enough to get this thing up on a lift, and when we get started on it, we can just rock and roll. Super freaking excited. We pulled into Lamborghini Broward to check out the Koenigsegg's in the back, which you're going to see in a minute, which are awesome. And sitting out front is a Lamborghini Sian. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. One of like 82 ever. Just absolutely ridiculous. And it just happened to be here by chance. So I believe we may end up going for a little ride with that car in the pack. We're going on a ride with a Sian in front of us, and I'm driving an Urus, thanks to Cody.
Can you get on his right side?
Just tell me where you want me and I'll get the car there.
That's okay. Anywhere you want to go.
We are here with the man himself, Dr. M3. You guys know his channel already. You know the car. Why the heck are we here in Miami with you?
We're here to
finally see a project that's taken us 30 months to design with Lamborghini, and we've gone back and forth with the factory. I've even gone to the factory in Italy to work out the specs and finalize it with them. So it's been 30 months, here we are.